Dannella, and when you see clients trying to become speakers and get on other people's stages, what do you see some of the most common mistakes they make?
Oh, there's a few of them. First and foremost, I think one of the common mistakes is what I like to call the fascination factor. And there's a couple of things that you need to do as a speaker to position yourself to get past an event producer like myself. There is a lot of competition for some stages, and you want to make sure that you're presenting yourself in the best way. And so you want to have engaging and specific talk titles and descriptions, and you want to show the value that you're bringing the audience. We see a lot of talk titles that are too cute, or they don't make sense, or they don't show the value. They're not a really good description. Maybe there's some, made up name or something specific to that coach or speaker, and we don't know what they're going to talk about. So being really clear and direct with your talk titles and your descriptions can be one area of fascination. Also, the way you look, the way you show up. We're not looking for blonde bombshells, and we're not looking for, people that are 7 foot tall or skinny as a rail. We're not looking for any level of perfection, but we are looking for professionalism. So you want to present yourself to the level of professionalism for your industry. So it might be a more casual look, but it still needs to be polished and professional and up to date and current. It's very easy to spot a speaker that hasn't invested in new images or new headshots for a while. You want to make sure that they're current and they're fresh looking. And you also want to make sure that when we Google you, because we're going to, that you show up there. So make sure you're putting your information out there into the internet, doing Facebook Lives, getting articles published, keeping your website up to date, speaking on other stages and promoting other stages so that you get a lot of those images to come up when you're Googled, because we're going to look at you and we want to see that you've been around for a little bit. And then the fourth area within fascination factor is to make sure that your speaker materials look presentable and polished. Your speaker one sheet, your PowerPoint. When you get out and you start networking again in person, I bet nobody has updated their business cards for a couple of days or a couple of years. You might want to update your business cards or have a digital business card. You just want to make sure that you're presenting yourself well and you're presenting yourself really interesting, and you have that fascination factor so that you can get the gig.
Dannella, and then if you look at your most successful clients, clients that are doing so well, what are some things that they do that other people can emulate and adapt that help those
Well,
clients be
one thing is,
successful?
when it comes to speaking, you always want to be thinking of the end in mind. The reality is there's more speaking opportunities today than there's ever been. You could speak every day for the next year, but if you're not at the right place, your audience isn't in, your right person is not in that audience, or you're not presenting yourself well, or using the right strategy for that type of speaking opportunity, then you're not going to get the results that you're looking for, and you're going to waste a lot of time. One of the sayings that I have is, speaking without a strategy is just talk, and talk is cheap. And I don't think speakers are, like starving artists. I don't believe in starving artists. I don't think there should be any starving speakers. You should get paid every time you speak, whether you're getting paid before the talk, during the talk, or after the talk. And so whether it's a keynote or a paid opportunity, or you're using that speaking opportunity for lead generation, like a summit or a podcast or an interview, or you're selling from a stage, maybe it's a sponsorship, there's a strategy for how you maximize that opportunity. And if you don't show up with the right tools and the right strategy to maximize that opportunity, you might be speaking but not getting results. So it's important to know how to differentiate those opportunities and know what your goals are, so that you can use speaking in events very effectively and profitably.